How many years have you now started the race?
This is 20.
20 times.
Yep.
And what is it that brings you back every year?
I don't know what brings me back, but I'm really happy that something brings me back, something inside, some desire or aspiration or however you call it. And it's an honor. Yeah, I'm really happy that I'm back.
And what do you get from this race? How does it change you?
Oh, it changes me a lot. But I think these others can say more. Oh, actually, no, because we don't know even ourselves. How can we know others? But I think it's connected. No, I think that for sure it is very strongly connected with my spiritual life. I practice spiritual life for many years, and this is part of my spiritual life, this race. Somehow I felt to come, and my approach to the running is that it should come from inside, and to be inside, to have gratitude, to have humility, to have purity. And I guess I'm far away from these big words what I'm saying, but for me this race really brings forward this inner cry for these higher realities, for this some beauty that is inside us and around us.
Thank you. And how do you get through such a long day? So you're on the course 17, 18 hours a day.
Mm-hmm.
What are your strategies for getting through?
To start.
Yeah.
And I don't think of it. Yeah, like this is only day one, so it's really hard to say, but some people are really good having a structure that, okay, I have 2 breaks every day, 15 minutes or 3, and then it's like a goal running until 11 or 12 or 2 o'clock and take a break. But I don't have a plan. I'm improvising and doing it step by step, lap by lap. I don't think of the whole day, or it may happen that I will think of the whole day, but I'm trying always to go back into the moment. It's like a long-term lesson to try to be in the moment, not to go into the future, not to go into the past, because we are building the future now in the present. So to try to be in harmony with myself, with the world.
And do you approach the race differently now to when you did first time 20 years ago?
Oh, absolutely. Every race is different, and I'm kind of, you can say, like a stubborn, that I'm getting lessons slowly in terms of like learning how to drink, how to rest, or in this sense, what shoes to use. But for sure, I love myself more in a divine way. I hope I love the world more. At the beginning, the very first race was, I remember very clearly, it was like, I knew I'm on the right place, doing the right thing, but I was completely in trouble. I was totally weak, mentally, physically, somehow. And somehow I went through it, but with lots of suffering. And now there can be pain, but there is no suffering. Or maybe sometimes a little bit. But there is no suffering in it. In struggling, you can say that not everything is pinky, not everything works as you want to. It means that everyone would like to fly, to run around effortlessly, and we are aiming at it, working on it, but it doesn't work. And so you can say it's kind of stress-free compared to the first race or first races, but you never know. So like this is day one, and Supreme or my inner pilot can have some surprises for me in the pocket, because life is for transformation. We want to transform our limitations, our weaknesses into beauty, into goodness. And so let's see what will come and what challenges I will get this race.
And the founder of this race, Sri Chinmoy, said it was his favourite race. What do you think so special about this race and this philosophy?
Self-transcendence, absolutely. That because self-transcendence on this is what I think on every level is amazing. If we run marathon, if we run 2-mile race, if we sing, if we play music, but because this race takes so long, it's I would say great achievement. This is what Sri Chinmoy said, that something like this, that it's a great achievement to stay so focused for 2 months. And because body likes luxury, mind likes also its own world, but here we are kind of forced to do the same thing, running around the block, doing the same thing every day on the concrete sidewalk with all the noise and weather, all kinds of weather, and then you just keep going, and it's like a parallel to the life. But also, yeah, I don't really know what so special is, because I don't see into these inner worlds, but what I can see is also that the atmosphere builds up. You know, when you have a marathon, after 6 hours, that's it, it's over. But here the race is 52 days, and it's going on and on and on. Runners are running, walking, helpers are helping, and it's like creating something new, beautiful, like oneness. And it's really, many people feel it when they come. Yeah, it's like outwardly it's kind of boring, but there is happening something very, very special, which I don't really know. But anyway, it's very satisfying, the whole race, the whole event.
Thank you very much. Just one more question. Do you have any reminiscences of when Sri Chinmoy himself came to visit the course?
Reminiscence?
Do you remember?
Oh, yes, like many things, because when I came, he was coming here every day when he was in New York City, when he was not somewhere out of the town. He was giving prasad, he was riding the car around, he was playing instruments, and and I'm kind of like, as I said, a little bit like stubborn, but these are most precious experiences, memories, but also experiences in my life, that the smile from Sri Chinmoy, it is absolutely amazing, and in every aspect he was encouraging us to go forward, like really to go, not to give up, and of course not to kill ourselves, but like if we are okay, like physically, no injuries. And yeah, there are many. It's hard to pick one, but there are many very precious experiences.
Great. Well, thank you so much for sharing those thoughts, and I'm sure I'll get you later in the race. But good luck.
Thank you, Tejvan.
Oh yeah, I used
A
to
lot.
Yeah.
drive. Guru would stop. You know, he'd tell me to stop the car, and differently at different times. But you know, sometimes he'd see a particular runner and he'd say, "Stop the car," and he'd wait for the runner to come. I remember once with I think it was Ananda-Lahari, he kind of ran past the car, and then Guru called out to him and told him to come, and then Guru gave him the prasad into his hands, and he held it there for a while, and and either Ananda-Lahari smiled or Guru asked him to smile or something. Ever since, Ananda-Lahari always smiles.
Yeah.
And so Guru always expects a smile from him.
Yeah.
But often, you know, we'd come here and then Guru asked me to park car in a certain place. Usually, it's often down in the corner there. And then he'd ask me to get out of the car, and then Guru would would wait for the runners to come. He'd give prasad to all the runners as by the car.
No.
No.